Hi everyone, this is Mario Singh, Director of Training and Education at FXPRIMUS. A very warm welcome to everybody in this beautiful webinar. Can you guys hear me all right? Okay, fantastic. Well, we are maxed out at over 1,000 participants in this webinar. I'm so pleased that you guys are joining me on this Business Builder webinar. I do get an idea that many people are on board this webinar, whether or not you are a client of FXPRIMUS, because I think this webinar is open to the general public. So let me just give you an introduction of who I am first. My name is Mario Singh. I'm the Director of Training and Education at FXPRIMUS. All right, I head the division that provides world-class education and training tools for all our traders worldwide. Now, at the same time, for today's webinar, it's going to be just slightly different. I want to be sharing with you all the immense tools that FXPRIMUS has built for you to be building a business. Yes, you can actually be building a business around this Forex industry, and the income that you can be earning in this business can literally be quite astronomical. So sit back and relax as I take you through an hour of certain business building secrets in FXPRIMUS. You're going to be seeing some state-of-the-art tools that you can be using to be building both your offline and your online business. All right. So again, a very warm welcome to all of you who's tuning in for this webinar. I really hope I'm sounding okay, that you guys can hear me all right. Okay. So, well, let's just start. So FXPRIMUS, the safest place to trade. This is today's date, 20th March 2012. Now, I've got a few objectives that I'd like to achieve in this webinar. Let me just share them with you, okay? So to help FXPRIMUS business builders, number one, to understand the basic business model and how you can get started. All right, I get an idea that many people have the impression that we can be earning a trading income. Yes, that is true. All right, everyone knows by now that the Forex market is literally the largest financial market in the world, with a daily trading volume in excess of 4 trillion US dollars. Now that's an immense amount of liquidity that's sloshing around the financial markets. But at the same time, all right, we have come to a stage that if you were to put a little bit of effort in building this business, and throughout this presentation, you will see how we are able to build this both in an offline and an online manner. Okay? Point number two, to know the compensation plan and potential income of the business. That's objective number two. Number three, to have an overview of the Business Builder's web login. All right, now this is essentially data and certain analytical information, marketing tools, and educational tools that's available to you. All right, I'll show it all in a while. Picture is really worth 1,000 words, isn't it? To know the competitive edge of FXPRIMUS services. And finally, how you can be using or utilizing certain secrets to explode and grow your business and ultimately increase your passive income. So let me introduce to you first the types of business builders. Now, it ain't complicated at all. There are essentially just two types of business builders, all right, on board FXPRIMUS. Number one, it is called an affiliate, and number two is called an IB. All right, and IB basically stands for an introducing broker. Okay, so let me just run through a little bit about what are the main criteria that separates an affiliate from an introducing broker. Essentially, both of them, when you refer clients, all right, in both an online and an offline fashion, you would be earning income. So let's talk a little bit more about an affiliate first. All right. Number one, an affiliate is very simple fashion. Okay, it's basically a member gets member program, which is a very straightforward referral program. All right. Now you choose how much you want to be involved, and whenever I say that, I really hope that everyone who is listening to this webinar, you choose to be involved flat out. All right. I've been involved in this wonderful organization for at least a couple of years now, and I'm seeing top level talents that is coming on board FXPRIMUS. You are seeing literally some of the finest brains in this industry. When I show you some of the analytical tools, I'm fairly certain it's going to blow you away all right, that's going to make it very easy for you and I to be building a passive income out of this great business. Okay, so no doubt when I put the sentence there, you choose how much you want to be involved. I do hope that all of you will be involved in what I call a flat out fashion. Number 3, FXPRIMUS will handle all the customer support for you. All right, so when you are on the road, when you're on a roll of building this business, all right, FXPRIMUS, we have a team of trained relationship managers that calls up our traders and builders, all right, literally on a daily basis, and they're all trained to be doing things like that. Here's the good thing, all right, there is 0 startup fee, all right, so you don't pay a single penny for you to become an affiliate, all right, so it's almost a no-brainer for everyone to come on board and become an affiliate of FXPRIMUS. All right, there is no minimum target that you need to hit, so you just start growing the business, and if you do it right, literally you'll be seeing your income increase exponentially every single month. There is no qualification needed. You don't have to have an MBA to become an affiliate of FXPRIMUS, so that is a big relief off our heads. Now let me just share what really is the criteria for an introducing broker. Okay, there is only one major, or I would say 2 differences, all right, between an IB and an affiliate. Let me just share the first similarity. There is essentially also a 0 startup fee, so that's the good news, right? You don't have to pump in. It isn't like a franchise fee that you've got to pay $50,000 to be setting up the IB business. No, it's absolutely 0. But let me just share, there are basically 2 prerequisites, okay? Here's the first one. You've got to be operating a business model. Now, what do I mean by a business model? Here's some examples. If you want to qualify for an IB, you've got to be running, what's the word to use, right? You're basically providing a service in the Forex world. So it could come in various fashions. Number 1, you could be operating, say, a Forex trading school. Okay, where you provide either online education, offline education, live seminars, so on and so forth. All right, that's one example. Second example, you could be providing EAs. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this term, EA basically stands for expert advisors. All right, they are essentially robots or automated softwares that helps a person to trade. Okay, based on certain logic that is being encoded into the system. All right, you might even be someone who runs a fund management service or even a very simple web forum. Now, what do I mean when I say a web forum? Well, you could be running either your own blog as an example, all right, where you're literally providing tons of free content, and you're now in a position that you're operating a platform that draws people onto your website. Okay, so that's the first prerequisite to become an IB. You've got to be operating a business model. Okay. And point number 2, you've got to have a minimum commitment of 50 clients or 50 live accounts within your first 3 months of being approved as an IB. All right, if you don't meet the targets, you will then just drop back to become an affiliate. Okay, so this is basically the two prerequisites. And what is your reward for meeting these 2 prerequisites? Well, here's the key thing. You would be earning a higher referral commission, all right, as opposed to an affiliate. That's a given. Simply because you are taking this business a bit more seriously, you have a service you're now offering to the world, all right, in the Forex domain. Naturally, FXPRIMUS will be rewarding you with a higher referral commission. And that referral commission will actually increase, all right? I'll use the words commission and rebates interchangeably throughout the webinar. So you will be bestowed upon a higher referral commission or a rebate, and as the volumes get bigger and bigger, all right, as you are growing the business, that rebates can also be increased as well. Now, that's basically to start us off. So let me just share with you now a little bit more on the referral structure for an affiliate, right? Fairly simple. So let's talk about an affiliate referral commission structure. How much could you be earning in this business? Okay, so let me just put in certain figures for you. Now, you would generally be getting income in 2 ways. Number 1, you would refer traders to come on board. All right, that's fairly simple. Now, I'm sure every one of us knows here, the very fact that you're on this webinar, you guys are interested in this world of Forex, and interest will come in two ways. Number one, either you want to be trading and earning a potential income from the business, or you want to be earning what I would call a passive income by referring other business builders on board. You guys could just try after this webinar, right? Just log on to Google and just type Forex there, Forex trading or Forex passive income, and you will see literally millions upon millions of sites. So the key statement from there for us to take away is that many people are interested in this financial asset class called the Forex trading market. Coming back to this slide, in terms of the referral commission structure, right, you would be earning your passive income in two ways. Number one, you're referring traders on board. So traders who come on board and they open a live account with FXPRIMUS and they start trading, and you would be earning a certain portion, all right, of whatever they are trading. In essence, you become your own mini broker. Yeah, I know that sounds really sexy. And number two, the other way for you to be earning your passive income is when you refer other business builders on board, right? So key statement, I don't know if I'm nagging here, but for you to be really building this business properly, all you've got to do is to attract two groups of people. Number one, the traders, and number two, the business builders, and that's it. So how does it work? Let's get down to the details. Now, when you see the sentence on clients with fixed and variable, so let me just back up a little bit and explain that on FXPRIMUS, we basically offer three types of price feed. All right, you have the fixed price feed. As an example, euro dollar would always be quoted at, say, 2 pips. If your client chooses the variable price feed, then throughout the day, you would be seeing the price feed fluctuating just a little bit. All right, it could be, say, 1.8 pips, 1.9, 2 pips, even 2.1 or 2.2. Okay, so our group fixed and variable in one group, and the next slide I'll be sharing with you the third price feed called the ECN price feed. All right, so just take note that the commission payout structure for fixed and variable will be slightly different when I talk about ECN. Okay, now from your first to the 20th referred client, and to be specific, when I say referred client, your client has got to start, he's got to fund his live account, right? So it's only when he funds his live account can he now start to trade. All right, and when he starts to trade, he earns money off his trading activity, and you earn your income, all right, through the rebates that's given to you by FXPRIMUS. So on clients with fixed and variable, you would be earning 0.25 pips, all right, or to put it simply, $2.50, and that's US dollars, for one standard lot, all right, that is being traded by a direct client. Okay, so one standard lot. Now, when you see the word there, round turn, it simply means when a client executes a trade and closes it off, right? Meaning to say, if a client buys euro dollar now, at some point he is going to close off the position. If he were to sell the dollar Swiss now, at some point he would be closing off the position as well. Okay, so that's $2.50 for one standard lot round turn. Okay, now here's the brilliant part, and that's only for the first 20 clients, right? And that's real easy, okay? Because as I mentioned to you, in a while we're going to be discussing certain strategies on how you could be literally exploding your base of traders, because we have come to a stage that this is not just an offline referring program. You guys could be referring this system, whether it's on social media like Facebook, on Twitter, or LinkedIn. Okay, we are now so much connected to the entire world that really the sky's the limit. So only for the 21st client and above, all right, friends, once you achieve your 21st funded live account, all right, FXPRIMUS will immediately increase your rebate by 100%. So from $2.50 for one standard lot, you are now being given a rebate of $5 for one standard lot. Okay? Once you have 21 referred clients, you will receive 0.25 pips overriding for the first 20 referred clients of your sub-affiliate. Now, what does that sentence mean? Okay, let me just simplify that statement. Basically, it means this. Now, think about this, right? as an affiliate, besides referring traders, you are now in a position to be referring other affiliates. I mean, think about this, right? If you're traders and they're making money, wouldn't they also now want to increase, all right, a second channel of passive income? For a start, traders themselves, all right, would want to become affiliates too. It costs them nothing to be generating an affiliate income. Number two, all right, you at some point will be attracting business builders into your fold. So basically what I'm saying, you as an affiliate, at some point, you will be attracting other affiliates into your network. And once you are at a rebate level of 0.5 pip, or $5 per standard lot, you would now be earning an additional $2.50 from the affiliates below you, which means to say the traders that your direct affiliates bring. And that's when the true passive income actually starts to kick in. All right? Important last statement, you will earn the same consistent commission across all instruments on the FXPRIMUS platform. Okay? So let me just speak a little bit more about this. Currently on FXPRIMUS platform, you are seeing a whole range of instruments. All right, you are seeing over 30 currency pairs. You can see the 3 US indexes like the Dow Jones, the Nasdaq, the S&P 500. You also can see commodities. All right, there's about 5 commodities being listed there. There's oil, there's bullion like gold and silver. Now, in under a month's time, I'm really proud and excited to share with you that FXPRIMUS will be listing an additional 80 to 100 instruments more. And these instruments will literally encompass some of the world's most tradable assets. As an example, interest rates. So you can be trading interest rates. You can be trading the dollar index. You can be trading the Asian indexes, Asian equity indexes, right? Like the Kospi in South Korea, the Nikkei 225 in Japan, the Hang Seng index in Hong Kong. So there's going to be a full-blown list that FXPRIMUS will be listing, which obviously will also help to draw not just the new traders, but even the experienced and more sophisticated traders on board. Essentially, that sentence means more rebates for you. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have. I apologize if the font is just slightly small, okay? I will work harder on my next few slides. So, now let's talk about on clients with ECN Premier, all right? Now, you recall just 2 slides back, I mentioned that FXPRIMUS offers basically 3 price feeds. So, fixed and variable, you are paid a certain fashion, which is the $2.50 and the $5. On ECN, it's just paid slightly different, okay? So, what exactly is ECN first? Well, ECN price feed is essentially the tightest feed that you will receive as a trader. Now, as a comparison, right, if you are receiving, say, 2 pips fixed spread, all right, on, say, the euro dollar, that 2 pips for euro dollar can translate to about 0.3, 0.4 pips on the ECN price feed. But, and okay, I mean, no buts. If you back up a sentence, the only reason why FXPRIMUS can give you such tight feeds is because that is the pure interbank feed that they are being fed from the banks who are connected to their API channels. All right, that is the pure interbank feed with no markup. But essentially, any trader on FXPRIMUS who chooses the ECN price feed, FXPRIMUS will levy a 1 pip commission. Okay, 1 pip commission. So that's the next sentence you see there. So on the 1 pip commission that's charged to the client, so clients have absolute say on whether they want to be choosing fixed, variable, ECN. I'm here to tell you, all right, that let your clients choose whether they want fixed, variable, or ECN. Now, it is my experience that the newbie traders will actually go for fixed and variable, okay? The more experienced traders will actually go for the ECN. Now, there's pros and cons for either ones. And you can read all about it on fxprimus.com. That is not the scope of this webinar. But just one of the key things to highlight is that on the price feed for fixed and variable, the price feed is quoted to the trader at 4 decimal places, all right? For ECN, it's quoted to 5 decimal places. And I realize, because I coach thousands of traders, is that the 5th decimal place can sometimes be a little bit of a hassle, in a sense that you don't get paid $10 on the 5th decimal place, only on the 4th. So the 5th decimal place is essentially a pipette. That's what it's called, all right, in the forex trading world. It's not really a pip. So anyway, coming back. Sometimes I drift off. Okay. So clients with ECN Premier, for your first to the 20th referred client who chooses ECN Premier, you will get 12.5% profit sharing on the 1 pip commission. Okay. For your 21st and above client, no change in terms of the quota. All right. That profit to you will be double 100%. So on the 21st and above referred client, you would get 25% profit sharing on the 1 pip commission. Okay. Once you have 21 clients, you will receive 12.5% overriding for your first 20 clients of your sub-affiliates. Again, that sentence basically tells you you would now be earning true passive income of your 2nd level, meaning to say the traders that your affiliates now bring. Now, as the ECN Premier boasts very low spreads for the trader, overall you would see higher trading volume from a referred account. Now, what this sentence means is that because FXPRIMUS prides itself in providing the tightest spreads for ECN Premier, over time, as your traders mature and as they are starting to make money, you would normally see a gradual shift in them moving from fixed and variable to ECN. All right, there is nothing good or bad in that. It's just basically a fact of life. Because as a trader, they would want the tightest spreads. Now, key thing is this: do not take that to mean lesser commissions for you. All right, that is entirely not the way I want you to look at it. Because once traders come on board ECN Premier, essentially they would be trading more lots. They would be trading with a higher frequency, and that can literally outweigh the amount of commissions that you would get as opposed to them being just on fixed and variable. Okay, final sentence. Don't know if you need a magnifying glass there. You will earn the same consistent commission across all instruments, all right, on the FXPRIMUS platform. Okay. I see questions coming in. 2 questions that I'm seeing which I will address now. Some of the questions is, number 1, is the webinar being recorded? And number 2, can I have the presentation slides? Well, both are possible, all right? So this webinar is recorded. I think within a day, by tomorrow, FXPRIMUS will be giving this entire recording to you, all right, for you to digest and dissect. All right, please transfer it to your iPod, your iPad, your new iPad, your iPad 3. Okay. So, next point. Stay with me, friends. Now, here's interesting part as an affiliate. If you refer in an introducing broker, now that means to say someone who basically, all right, is operating a forex school, he's a fund manager, he's the owner of a forex web forum or a forex blog, or he runs EAs, he's providing signals, you would also get a referral fee. Oops. Did I just type the word referral fee? All right, please pardon my grammar. All right, just remove the L there. All right, you will also get a referral fee. All right. Now, throughout this entire webinar, this is your most important email address that you've got to take down. So please take it down now. Okay. Number 1. So if you have a potential introducing broker you would like to refer, please email ib@fxprimus.com. All right. Throughout the course of this webinar, I will be referring you to this email over and over again. That email will be your best friend. All right. At this stage. Okay. So again, the email is ib@fxprimus.com. Anything to do with building this business, that is your first point of contact. All right, now let's start popping your eyes in terms of the potential earnings you could be generating from this business. Okay, so let's go. Now, let's say you are an affiliate, right? And you've now referred 100 accounts. All right, is 100 accounts easy or difficult? You tell me. I'm always putting something, is what I would use the word manageable. If you talk about your just within your entire network of friends, all right, you could easily be getting 20 to 50 clients. Now, here, when we talk about building a serious business, friends, I'm not just talking about an offline fashion. Offline, to me, is too slow. All right, you want to build a world-class business, we must tag on to the absolute power of social media. All right, and the online building aspect of this game allows you to do that. Okay, and this is why I'm so excited to share with you and which I will cover parts of it, all right, in this webinar, how you could be building an explosive online model, all right, that people you don't even know, all right, from either, they could be anywhere from London, from Tahiti, from Scotland, from Argentina, who actually lands and looks at either your Facebook status and they now click the link, all right, and they would actually start to be trading. So you could be earning income off that as well. So 100 referred accounts really, friends, is something that's absolutely achievable, all right, for someone with even zero experience. Now, so as an example, if you're an affiliate with 100 referred accounts and you now trade, let's just say each trader trades an average of say 10 lots per month. Okay, so that's on the slightly low side, but doesn't matter. So let me just share with you what is your potential income. So your total earnings will be this. Remember, for your first 20, you would be earning $2.50 per round turn. All right, so we take 20 traders multiplied by 250 multiplied by 10 lots. So that's $500 US per month. Now that's only for the first 20. Remember, for the next 80, all right, you would be earning double the rebate at $5. So USD $5 multiplied by 10, because they're also trading 10 lots per month, multiplied by 80, that equals 4,000. So on an average, friends, when you bring this business up to scale, and you could easily be doing this in 3 months or less, all right, with all the tools that I'll be sharing with you in a while, the total income you can be looking forward to per month is $4,500 US. Okay, $4,500 US. Now, over the next few slides, I'm going to be showing you how to turbocharge this amount. Okay, I'm going to show you how to increase this amount by at least 5 times, so they can look forward, all right, to income of 20 to 25,000 US dollars. Okay, so bear with me as I reach that slide. It really is that easy, and this income is passive, all right? And passive meaning to say, as long as the traders in your network are trading, that income will always be paid to you by FXPRIMUS, okay? The way to build a business is to refer more clients. That's point number 1. And for them to be trading bigger lots. Now, here's a very important statement, all right? As your director of training and education, it's not just about getting them to trade bigger lots, all right? So let me just explain this point for you. I'm a big believer that the very first step for this community is that as a trader, you've got to be earning money. I mean, the traders got to earn money, all right? The traders got to be earning money. So let me give you an example. Now, let's just say a trader starts off with 10,000 US dollars, all right? Now, and if he trades correctly with all the tools that I provide in FXPRIMUS here, tools that me and my entire coaching team provides. Now, sooner or later, this trader is going to be growing his trading income, right? So at say 10,000 US dollars, if he now grows and doubles his account to 20,000 US dollars, can you appreciate the fact that at 20,000 US dollars, he will be trading double the lot size than when he was at $10,000, okay? Now, when he trades double the lot size, his risk is still maintained at 2 or 3%. Now, look at it this way, okay? Let me give you an example. If your trader risks 3%, all right, when he's trading at 10,000, essentially when he hits his stop loss, he would only be shaving off $300 from his account. But when he is now trading at 20,000 US dollars and he's risking the same 3%, 3% of 20,000 is 600 US dollars. And that simply means he can now be trading double the lot size. So this is what I mean, is that when they are trading bigger lots, it is a testimony to both you and I that your traders, your clients are essentially earning money, all right, from their trading account. And that will be your biggest testimony when you are building this great business, all right? This is one of the key mandates of FXPRIMUS, all right? We want to help every single trader earn money from their trading account. The sky is the limit. You decide how big you want your income to grow. I think I mentioned that like 6 times already. I'll mention it for another 10. So in the following slides, I'll show you what tools that FXPRIMUS provides that will help you to get there. Okay? So here's the first part. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. I'm going to be showing you the overview of the Business Builder's web login. All right, this is your most important tool if you don't know about it yet. So allow me to share this with you. Now, on the FXPRIMUS site, when you go to www.fxprimus.com, okay, and you click the eTrader login, all right, when you click that eTrader login, it brings this little pop-up window comes up, all right, input your username and your password. Now, this would have already been created for you when you applied for your affiliate or your IB account, all right. Now, if you don't have it, then very simple, tonight, start applying for your affiliate account. And how would you do that? Just go to fxprimus.com, all right, scroll down to the different, in fact, can you see that? I don't know if you can see my mouse. Just below there, basically it's behind the pop-up window. Just click affiliate, all right, and follow the instructions, all right? It's free. Registering for an affiliate account is free, all right? So everyone who's logged on to this webinar, just do that as part of your homework once the webinar ends, okay? So let me assume now you already have your username and your password, because then that's the only way we can proceed with the webinar slides, right? If you have forgotten your credentials, just click for the words right at the bottom. Click forgot your username and password. All right, it will be sent to your email. So please, guys, all right, whatever emails and contact numbers that you submit to FXPRIMUS, please let that be your true ones. All right, it doesn't make any sense for you to be giving FXPRIMUS a fake email or a fake handphone number or mobile number. All right, let that be your true numbers, because FXPRIMUS really has a dedicated team of relationship managers that will be in touch with you as an affiliate or a business builder every now and then. Okay. So once you type in your name and the password, voila, you are now into the back end. So let me just give you a brief. I will run through certain key things which I think will blow your mind in terms of the analytics that FXPRIMUS has built for you to help you grow this wonderful business. All right. So now that we are logged in, you would be seeing an interface like this. Okay. So let me just orientate you to certain key points in this interface. All right. Now, on your home page, you will see your name and your affiliate IB and your user ID. So if you look at the very top, all right, it'll put there, hi Mario, welcome to FXPRIMUS. Your user ID is 1234. All right, very simple. Okay, so that's your home page. Let's talk a little bit more about the home page. Now, second portion, all right, below that, it will also show you your user ID again. Just train your eyes to look at the highlighted red box now. So it tells you are an affiliate. It tells you that your email verification has been validated and your account status has been approved. Okay. It will also share with you what is your current balance. So if you see the MT4 ID and the balance, I don't know, maybe it's $5,000 or $10,000. Okay. Take note that that is the money, the commissions that you have earned by building this business. Okay. It's not the amount of money in your trading account. It is basically the amount of money in your commission account. And take note that the money in this commission account, you can either withdraw it as profits and enjoy that, or you can actually trade it again. It's entirely up to you, friends. All right, whether you want to withdraw that or whether you want to trade that commission account. Okay. Now, this is an important part. At the very top, you will see the entire red box, fxprimus.com/index and what have you. And at the back, 4 digits, it's either 3 or 4 digits, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. That will be your referral ID. Here's the key thing, all right? If you look at the 4 lines on top there, you will see a link at the top of the home page in red. You can copy and send this link to potential clients. So if you guys have a database, which I'm sure everyone has now, right? Copy this link, the entire link, HTTPS and what have you. Copy that entire link, friends, and send it out to this is your second homework. Okay, your first homework is to sign up for an affiliate account if you haven't already have one. Second thing for you to do is once you get this email, what is this called? Your link, all right? Just copy and paste that and send it out to every single person that you know, okay? And tell them, look, you guys can be, and here's one of the interesting things that you guys can, because I've seen this done to a huge amount of success, right? As a template, now here's one quick secret, all right, that you can use immediately. you can send this to your clients and say, hi, my name is Mario. Please check out this link to open up a free practice account on FXPRIMUS. All right. So basically, FXPRIMUS has done a wonderful job. Can you imagine if you send this out to your database, and if they click that link, all right, and they are truly interested in trading, and they follow that link to now open a free practice account, which can be is given to them for 60 days. At some point, once they upgrade their practice account to a live account, friends, do you know that FXPRIMUS can track that account and you would start to earn income almost instantaneously? So this is one of the tactics that I saw one of the affiliates in FXPRIMUS do. He basically just took this link and copied it out to thousands upon thousands of his network and say, hi guys, my name is Jack. All right, please check out FXPRIMUS and sign up for a free practice account for 60 days, and you get a whole host of 40 training videos. All right, so which is something I'll cover in a while. That anybody, whether you have a practice account or a live account, you can get a host, all right, to 40 training videos absolutely free. But the most important thing is to get them to click your link. All right, it must be your link. It doesn't make sense to be clicking someone else's link. Then someone else gets your commission. All right. So this next slide that I'm showing you, the one where you're seeing people on the slide, once they click that link, all right, just visualize this. People in your database, when they click that link that you send them, they would now come to this page. And do you see there, they basically have 4 different options for them to choose. They could open a practice account, which is free. They could open an individual account, which is basically a live account, and they can start trading. That's when you start earning your rebates. They might now want to earn a joint account. They might now want to open a joint account. A joint account maybe for a husband and wife, you know, they basically want to share their assets. The husband doesn't want to get rich without the wife, so on and so forth. So a joint account is possible, but you can also open a corporate account. So if you guys run a company and you don't want to use your funds, you want to use company funds. I can't believe I just said that, all right? You want to use company funds, by all means, open up the corporate account. Okay, wonderful. So the client can now apply for 4 different types of accounts, and it's all here: practice account, individual account, joint account, or corporate account. All right. Now, the second portion, the one that you see right at the bottom there, the one that's highlighted in red, it basically gives you a summary of the number of people in your network, right? So if you can squint your eyes just a little bit, I apologize. Do you see the first line that says total affiliate individuals 125, total affiliate individuals direct 22? So that means this affiliate has now successfully referred 22 affiliates below him directly, and in his entire network he's got 125 affiliates. If you look right at the bottom, do you see that total traders 132? So can you imagine, friends, just now when I told you to achieve 100 traders is really not that difficult at all, okay? Now, I just want to bring your attention to the information at the top. At any point, let me just read out the top 2 lines for you, okay? You may also upgrade your commission account to a trust account for only $50 US. Right? Now, as a trust account holder, you will be entitled to refer directly to Turnstone Group, which is the appointed trustee, all right, that governs all withdrawals and deposits on FXPRIMUS. You know the tagline of FXPRIMUS is called the safest place to trade, and we are absolutely proud to share with you that we are absolutely one of the first brokers in the world to appoint a third-party fund administrator to act as corporate governance upon all flow of funds. Okay, so for one time $50, you can upgrade your account, all right, to a trust account. Now, of course, the next question is, should you do it? Here's my point to you. If you are really serious about building this business to $20,000–30,000 US a month, what really is $50 to protect yourself? Okay, so now basically that is the front end. Now, let me just move on to Group A. I call it Group A. And Group A basically has those 4 highlighted boxes called profile, change password, your bank info, and prepaid debit card. Now, for the purpose of this webinar, I will be skipping Group A, which is essentially account maintenance. When you guys log in, you can go in there and play with it yourself. All right, you want to change the password, what is your bank details and all that. Okay, so that part I'll be skipping. Let me move now to Group 2, which is really one of the most exciting highlights of this webinar. Okay, so in Group 2, there is basically 5 categories. All right, the first category is called unfunded and pending account reports. Line number 2 is called practice account report. Number 3 is network performance reports. Number 4 is network structure details report. And number 5, referral commissions report. I know it's detailed, and this is where it gets exciting. Okay, so let's go through it one by one. Check this out, man, friends. So the first one, unfunded and pending account reports. In your network, you would immediately capture the number of pending accounts and unfunded accounts. So let me explain what is the difference between pending and unfunded. Okay, pending account simply means that your trader is in the process of getting his documents validated by FXPRIMUS. Okay, it could be that he hasn't really submitted his documents, and his documents are either his proof of residence. If you guys have opened a live account with FXPRIMUS, you know we need 2 documents. All right, number 1 is your proof of residence. Number 2 is your literally either your passport or your NRIC, your identification, your identification card. Okay, so it's your proof of ID and your proof of residence and your proof of ID. So if your trader hasn't submitted these forms, or if FXPRIMUS has not validated those forms, your trader would be kept under the pending account segment. Okay, unfunded accounts is basically a level higher than pending. So that means that your trader has already been approved by FXPRIMUS, okay, but he has yet to fund his account. Now, if you notice, both pending and unfunded, they are now split, right? If you see the 4 tabs at the top, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse. I'm moving my mouse now. You would see pending accounts and then pending direct, unfunded accounts and unfunded direct. Okay, so FXPRIMUS basically just helps you to split them into direct and indirect. And the only reason for that is because as direct traders, you would be earning a higher commission, right? So at the top line there, you will notice each tab will have a description of the report, a quick summary, a legend, and a question mark guide. All right, so let me explain. At the very top, the first red box, that is called a description of the report. Okay, the second one, this is what you call a legend. Okay, this is a legend. All right, so basically it tells you N stands for individual account, M stands for money manager, J stands for joint account. And if you want to find out, all right, in the actual report, just move your mouse over the question mark over there, and a pop-up window will basically tell you what they are. All right, this is absolutely brilliant. So you are now in a position to data mine. All right, in some of the future webinars that I will conduct, I will show you how to fully maximize all these tools and analytics that is presented to you by FXPRIMUS. Okay, so basically that is your unfunded and pending account reports. Now let's go to the second tab called practice account report. Now this is basically the number of people in your network that have registered for a practice account. All right, be prepared for this to be a lot, simply because it costs your trader absolutely nothing to have a practice account. It's absolutely free, right? And on FXPRIMUS, we allow your trader or your friend or your client to have 60 days free access to a practice account. Okay, but do note, right, that after 60 days, the practice account will be purged. So it always makes sense in that 60 days to assist your client or your friend to move from a practice account to a live account. Question is, how do we help them to do that? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I've got the answer for you in the next few slides. All right. Now, third box, okay, network performance report. Now, this is beautiful. In network performance report, let me just share with you. All right, there's 2 important things that you can be looking at. you can actually see, all right, the number of people in the network, and you can actually have a look at the number of lots that these traders are trading. Okay, this information is available to you as a business builder in FXPRIMUS. All right, so understand that not only will you see the commission earned, all right, you can also see the number of lots that is being traded by your client. Now, the fourth one, called Network Structure Details Report. In this entire network tree, all right, basically you see 4 or 5 clients there. You would be able to see in a network tree just where exactly are these clients placed. So if you guys are managing like a couple of thousand people in your network, right, once you come to this tab called the Network Structure Details Report, all right, you can basically see where these people are lined up in your entire network. It really is that cool. All right, the final one, which is a very popular tab called Referral Commissions Report. All right, it tells you immediately at any point how much income you have generated already. So as an example here, the total commissions that this affiliate has earned is 39,000 US dollars. All right, so on FXPRIMUS, FXPRIMUS will also segment out for you how much is being generated on fixed and variable, and how much is being generated on ECN Premier. Okay? All right. So that is your referral commissions report. Everything that you need to know to manage your network. Okay, now let's now go on to group 3. All right, fairly simple. Group 3, online tools. All right. Are you guys still staying with me? Yeah. I hope this is. I'm trying to make it as exciting as possible. Okay. Stay with me. I'll definitely, the webinar will be ending soon. All right, I'll end the webinar about in under half an hour. All this is critical information for you. Okay, so group 3, online tools. Now there's 3 segments there: banners, live spreads, widgets, and e-business builder suite. All right, now let me just cover them very quickly. So when it comes to the banners, basically if you guys are running your own online site, whether you're running a forum or blog or just basically essentially your own website that just wants to serve as a gateway to be drawing people, all right, you have now a whole host of banners, and all the banners will be embedded, and this is the cool part. All right, so that simply means, right, once you put these banners on your website, and when clients now draw to your website, and if they get attracted to all these screaming advertisements, okay, get your 50% trading credit, and when they click that banner, it will automatically embed your affiliate ID, which simply means when they open up a trading account, you guys get passive income for life. Okay? Live spreads widget, if you guys basically can also put this on your website, and this is dynamically moving. So essentially it compares the spread between fixed variable ECN. All right, this is something if you guys want to have real-time price quotes on your blogs or your website, by all means plug that out. Okay, now drum roll please. The third one, which is why I put a golden star, all right, it's called e-business builder suite. Now this one is the same as the green button that's highlighted at the top. All right, if you see my mouse there, right under member menu, you see e-business builder suite. They're essentially the same thing. Now, the e-business builder suite provides copy and paste content for your blog or your forum or your website. Now, all these copy and paste strategies, they are developed by whom I would call an absolute online marketing genius. His name is none other than Mr. Jeff Zweig. All right, he's the director of digital strategy on FXPRIMUS, who has over 20 years of experience in the industry. Now, some of his clients in the past, all right, reads like the who's who in the Fortune 500. He has helped companies like Time Warner. He has helped company like Pepsi. He has helped companies like CNBC. All right, even Singapore's SIA. All right, Singapore International Airlines. So he has helped them to turbocharge not only their brand, but also their online marketing efforts. And all these world-class strategies that you are seeing on e-business builder suite, all right, is being developed by Jeff Zweig himself. I'm proud to say that FXPRIMUS has managed to hunt him, all right, and to have him lead the entire department of digital strategy. So these are world-class online tools, friends, that you guys are getting. And the best part of it all is that it is absolutely free. All right, all you've got to do is to copy and paste. Now, basically what I'm giving you is an overview of the EBBS. Now, over the next couple of weeks, watch out for your emails. I will most likely enlist the help of Jeff Zweig himself to conduct an in-depth webinar of the EBBS platform, all right, the e-business in a box suite. And you do not want to miss that, because as I mentioned to you, we are now in a stage where you must learn to harness the absolute explosive power of online marketing, all right, for us to be building a huge business. All right, so now let's just move on to group 4. Group 4 is basically the platform and commission management, all right? So let's go one by one very quickly. The first one, this is important for you to know, because as a business builder, sometimes your traders may not know where they can go in to download the MT4 platform. All right. Now, as a trader, whether you are you have the trading MT4 ID or you are an affiliate, all right, take note that the two IDs are different for a start, but some of the similarities in the back end. One of the similarities is this tab called Download MT4 Platform. All right, and there's a whole host of platforms there for your trader to download. All right, whether it's for the iPhone, the iPad, the Android, the PDA, the Pocket PC, smartphones, or even the laptop, right? There are all different functions available there. Yes, you need to know now that you can already be trading the platform, all right, on the iPhone, the iPad, and the Android. So these are links that you need to know, all right, in the event that your trader were to ask you, how do I download the FXPRIMUS platform for me to start trading? I'll run through the next 3 very quickly. Transfer of funds. So in the event if you guys got multiple affiliate or IB accounts, all right, you want to transfer funds from one account to the other, this is where you would go to transfer the funds. Okay, broker transfer. Essentially, if either you or your clients have deposits in other brokers, all right, they just have to come to this page, okay, and access a form, all right, fill out the required form, all right, for them to transfer money in their trading capital from one broker over to FXPRIMUS. All right, and the last one is called withdrawal. There's a whole host of options there for your client to withdraw money, all right, or even for you to be withdrawing your cash, whether through a bank wire or your debit card. All right, you know FXPRIMUS has tied up with Payoneer, so you guys can be withdrawing your commissions through the prepaid debit card called Payoneer as well. All right, now group 5 is called feedback and forms. All right, for the purpose again of this webinar, I will be skipping this this segment. You guys can go in there and fiddle it around yourself. All right, things like support, help us improve, submit a testimonial, agreements. So agreements are basically the forms that you guys have uploaded for FXPRIMUS. All right, you guys can actually see your own forms over there. Okay, but again, for the purpose of this introductory business builders webinar, I will skip group 5. Okay, that's great. Now, let's move on to the next segment, all right, called offline marketing tools. Now, a business is only as great as its tools, all right? So once you guys come on board, and I know you guys are excited to start building this business, what are some of the tools that are immediately available to you to help you market and sell this business? So here's a few key things, right? Now, we have standard promotional materials like brochures, notepads, standard buntings. You can get the design file from FXPRIMUS to print on your own, all right, for your business needs. If you guys are running a trading school or essentially providing a service in the Forex world, just email ib@fxprimus.com, all right, to inquire about all these tools, and we will definitely send the design files to you, all right? We also have other presentation materials. We have stuff like PowerPoint slides. We have videos. In fact, I've just recorded a couple of fresh videos for FXPRIMUS. It will be announced to you soon. Okay. Part of the videos that I just recorded was something called Trader Tools. So over there, I basically show the entire community of FXPRIMUS some of the tools that's available to them to assist them in their trading. All right. Again, friends, please. This is your 3rd homework. I've given you 3 homework already. So the first homework was to sign up for an affiliate. Second homework was to copy and paste your link and to send it to every single person that you know or don't know. And number 3, email ib@fxprimus.com to inquire about some of these tools that can be immediately available to you. Okay, so that's the easy part. Now let me go on to another segment, and this basically will be one of the last segments that I'll cover. Okay, how then would you increase your referral income? This, I think, is one of the more exciting portions. All right, what steps do we need to take? What simple steps that could we help increase our income from 4,005, all right, to firstly a 5-figure income, and then possibly to a 6-figure income, all right, in terms of what you will earn here on FXPRIMUS. So this segment is termed how to increase your referral income. Now, let me start by saying this. There are essentially 2 ways for you to be increasing your passive income. The first way is to increase new referred clients and business builders, right? Essentially, that means to increase the number of traders and the number of affiliates, all right, on board FXPRIMUS. Okay, number 2, to help them increase their trading volume, all right? And I'll show you techniques, certain secrets of how we will achieve both. So let's talk about the first one. How can we increase, all right, the number of traders who would fund their live account, and how would we increase the number of affiliates? All right, let's go. There are basically 6 or 7 ways, all right, for us to increase new referred clients. Okay, and let me just run through them one by one. Okay, so first one, strategies to increase business. All right, you have to understand, in the Forex world today, there are basically a few different business models. All right, now some of these business models include a trading school. There are people in this Forex world who literally are already operating a trading school. Look, if you yourself are operating a trading school, if you can gather a minimum of 100 attendees, FXPRIMUS will send a representative down to you at no cost, all right, where we will basically talk about FXPRIMUS and help you, all right, friends, to assist people to either open up a live account or become an affiliate. So you don't do any work on your part except for organizing that seminar, and FXPRIMUS will be the people, all right, to talk about why they should be opening an account, and number 2, why they should also become an affiliate. All right, if you want more information about that, then just please send an email to ib@fxprimus.com. Okay, now here's other key things for you to be increasing your clients. Not only can you look for trading schools, all right, I've always thought about it this way, friends. For you to grow your business, right, you either can start from brand new, which means to say you now go to your friends, or you start marketing these services on board Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and all that. Or you can now start to close existing schools who are either not with a broker or who are with another broker, and you give them reasons why they've got to come on board FXPRIMUS. So just to name a few, right, there are people out there with trading schools. There are definitely people out there who run trading forums, who run Forex blogs. There are people out there who provide EA services. And as I mentioned to you earlier, EA basically stands for expert advisor. They are robots or software that help a trader to trade for himself. There are other providers that give you trading signals, whether in the form of trading alerts or whether in the form of customized pop-up indicators. And then again, you have money managers. One of your most valuable resource, all right, wait for it, is this website called Google. Has any one of you heard of Google? I hope you have. So one of your immediate strategies, friends, that I'm sharing with you is this, all right? Go to Google, and the sky's the limit, man. Let's just say if you're staying in a country like Venezuela, just go to Google Venezuela and type trading schools, type Forex providers, Forex signal providers, and start contacting these people. All right, who knows, man? Once you refer on board a big fish, and once they click your link to open up accounts, my friend, you can be looking to a quick 5-figure income purely from such referrals. So second point, all right, is to help you maximize the online and offline marketing tools, all right, on FXPRIMUS. Now, essentially, You can be using the EBBS, which, as I mentioned to you, I will be getting Mr. Jeff Zweig to conduct a specific webinar that will bring you through the copy and paste functions of EBBS. You can also be using the banners and the live spreads to be pasting it all over your website or your blog site. Point C, and here is another interesting part, all right, friends, listen to this, okay? FXPRIMUS has built up a dedicated team of relationship managers. Here's a key statement I want to read out for you, okay? If you don't want to spend the time and effort on the business, then allow our relationship managers to assist you. Now, all you've got to do, friends, it is really this simple, okay? Just pass the relationship managers a potential client list, all right? Whether that be, and hopefully, friends, assist them, all right? This is a, it takes two hands to clap. So give it to them properly. All right, friends, give it to them in terms of your friend's name, your friend's email, and your friend's contact number if possible. And the relationship managers who are highly trained, all right, will assist you, all right, in not only providing your friends with the link, your specified link, all right, they will actually assist all your friends to be opening up a trading account. So if you guys want to take advantage of that service exclusive for FXPRIMUS business builders, please email ib@fxprimus.com. Next, increase your knowledge of the brokerage industry and how to choose the right broker. Now, this will be the topic of one of my next webinars, all right? How we will go in detail 20 reasons why FXPRIMUS is the absolute right broker, all right, for you to be trading on, okay? So this is one of my upcoming webinars as part of the Business Builder series. So log on to that webinar so you get more information on how you should be promoting or selling FXPRIMUS to your base. Next, please take advantage of unique promotions. All right, friends, and this is why I say it's absolutely critical for you and your friends. Let this be a healthy habit from today onwards, please, that you would be giving your absolute primary email and your mobile number, all right, to FXPRIMUS, because once you have that as a habit, then whenever all these promotions are being pushed out, all right, friends, you would be privy to them. So FXPRIMUS has run a whole host of unique promotions like Funding Frenzy. You can fund and win. This is an ongoing one. At the bottom right hand corner, fund and win. Do you know that for this week, all right, that pool is now up to $5,000 US. So any trader who basically funds a minimum amount of $500 US, all right, friends, they basically can now have the chance to win $5,000 US. So these are all the contests and promotions. And as part of FXPRIMUS customized services, if you would like FXPRIMUS to run a unique promotion just for you and your group, all right, then just drop an email again to the most famous email that I'm mentioning to you, ib@fxprimus.com. The team, the IB department, will take on and discuss, all right, and tailor-make that promotion for you and your entire group. Next, oops, let me go back. Next is called maximizing the web login reporting, and this will also be the topic of one of my upcoming webinars, all right? How do we help to, or how do we data mine the huge amount of information and analytics, all right, that's available to you at the back end? How do we move this information? How do we data mine it? How do we get pending accounts, unfunded accounts, and demo accounts to move them into funded accounts, and how do we get them traded? All right, so this would be the topic of one of the next webinars in terms of how we would maximize the analytics that FXPRIMUS has so painstakingly built up for you. Right, point number 2. How would we increase the trading volume of the referred traders? Remember point number 1, all that I've mentioned is how we will increase the number of traders and affiliates on board. All right, the second portion is how would we help them to increase their trading volume. All right, let me show you. Basically, a couple of ways. So in terms of the first way, how would you promote FXPRIMUS educational tools? Now, on FXPRIMUS, and this, in terms of the educational tools, this is a department that I personally lead. All right, so on FXPRIMUS, your traders can now look forward to a service called FXPRIMUS Coach. your traders can look forward to 40 free tutorial videos as long as they have a practice account. All right, and you can take note of this website called askmariosingh.com. So these are just some of the key things, friends, that your traders can get immediate access to. Okay, and all these are free. Yeah? So let me just say that again. As long as your friend or your client signs up for a practice account, he or she gets immediate access to 40 tutorial videos. Once he or she, all right, signs up a live account, they will now get access to FXPRIMUS Coach, which is basically 60 days of a personalized coach or Forex mentor with you 9 hours a day to answer every single one of your Forex queries. Okay? Part 2, be in a position to promote FXPRIMUS trading tools. Tools like SMS alerts. Now, I'm going to summarize everything for you in one slide. So just wait for the summary slide. Yes, on FXPRIMUS, we do give out SMS alerts, and I'll show you how that can be done. Okay? Recently, FXPRIMUS has also tied up with a provider called AutoChartist. All right, get yourselves familiarized with AutoChartist. It is free. It is available to every single business builder and trader on FXPRIMUS. Now, this is essentially a software that once you drag and drop it onto your trading account, all right, AutoChartist helps you to spot certain patterns, right? Certain chart patterns like double tops, double bottoms, flags, pennants, and wedges. And this is a great tool for your traders to help them to set their profit targets and their stop loss levels. All right. At some points, you know for a fact that FXPRIMUS also runs trading contests. So this is where you can now be in a position to assist or to inform your base, your clients, right? To tell them, look, FXPRIMUS is now organizing such trading contests, trading seminars. All right. So please get on board, where they can win easily up to $10,000 in cash prizes. Now, I also lead a couple of things here so that everyone knows for a fact. Now, every Monday at 8 p.m. GMT plus 8 time zone, okay, I lead a webinar called Weekly Market Outlook. Now, part of my specialty is that I dissect the markets in terms of fundamental analysis. So every Monday at 8 p.m., all right, I have a very nice blend of both fundamental and technical analysis. Get every single business builder, get every single trader or client to come on board this webinar. All right, the links will be sent to you. So just forward those links to your friends or your clients and get them to join me, and this is another tool to help them, all right, to spot upcoming trades. Friends, with all these tools that I've just briefly mentioned to you, my next question is this: what would your passive income truly be now? Okay, so let me give you an example. Now let's just do a slide projection, all right? So just now I told you, even without all these tools, it isn't difficult for you to be referring 100 accounts. But let's just say now, with all these tools available to you, all right, you are an affiliate now who happens to have 300 referred accounts. And over time, your client now trades an average of 20 lots per month as opposed to 10 lots, all right? Your total earnings will be this. Remember your first group, the first 20, you will be earning $2.50. So your first level will be $1,000. But your second level, friends, second level meaning to say, from your 21st client onwards, you would be earning $5 per round turn. Can you see that 280 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 20 gives you $28,000? Friends, by following such simple steps, you could now be in a position, all right, to be generating passive income close to $30,000. All right. Now take note of this 5-point quick start. I know we shared a lot of information. This is a summary for you. All right. If you want to get started immediately, here's the 5 points quick start. All right. Number 1, get your traders to fund $2,000. Now, why $2,000? There's a good reason for it. Okay. Because once you fund $2,000, the team, the coaching team, and that's me, a department that I lead, we will send free trading alerts to your clients directly to their mobile phones. So here's a few steps. Number one, get your traders to fund $2,000 into their account. Get them to watch the 3 videos in FXPRIMUS Coach. How would you access these 3 videos? All right. Basically, your trader, get them to log in. All right. Have the user ID and a password. Once they log in on FXPRIMUS site called the e-trader login, you guys recall? Okay. They would be able to access FXPRIMUS Coach on the back end. Get them to access these 3 videos. I know there's 40 videos, but these are the 3 most important ones. A, how to use your MT4 platform. B, Forex Basics Quick Start. And C, how to use your SMS alerts. Alright? Point number 3, once the alerts reach your phone, just trade the SMS alerts. They are absolutely free. Alright? Point number 4, join me on my weekly market outlook every week. And number 5, because they would be having access to FXPRIMUS Coach, all right, please go in there. There is a button that says live coaching. Click the live coaching button. Friends, Monday to Fridays, I have a whole team of coaches on standby for you, all right, all your clients. So each time your client has any queries, all right, on trading related matters, anything at all, my coaches are on standby 5 days a week, 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. every single day. This is the last segment and then we'll wrap it up, okay? Other tools that's available. Now, the first tools is, I would like to run through is the multi-account manager. Some of you would actually attract business builders who now are providing fund management services, okay? The multi-account manager on FXPRIMUS is literally one of the foremost in the industry. It literally is one of state-of-the-art terminals. Now, this multi-account manager, which basically helps fund managers to pool multiple accounts together, right? Whether you want to manage 2 accounts, 20 accounts, or literally 2,000 accounts, at the click of a button, all right, all 2,000 accounts get traded the entire same way. The licensed software only costs, FXPRIMUS only charges a minimal fee of 0.1 pip, all right, if you would like to utilize the MEM account. Full setup and support and training is provided, okay, and essentially this is a great feedback I'm getting from all the clients on FXPRIMUS who are using the MEM account. It is basically that on FXPRIMUS MEM account, there's 3 allocation methods, right? There's a allocation method by lot size, by percentage, or even by equity. All right, if you guys want training on this, just visit fxprimus.com, click the Money Manager button, all right, friends, and you guys can receive personalized support from there. So email support@fxprimus.com if you guys would like to find out more about the multi-account manager terminal. Okay, take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out. Now, if you're still surviving, after all that I've mentioned, and friends, this is basically still just the introductory seminar, or rather the introductory webinar. How do you start, right? What are your first few points to take action? Here's the first key thing. If you don't have an affiliate account, please visit fxprimus.com, all right? Select the button that says affiliate, follow the instructions, and sign up as an affiliate immediately. It costs you absolutely nothing for you to be building a second stream of income, friends. All right, so that's the first thing you do. Second thing that you do, please email ib@fxprimus.com. This this email address will be your best friend, all right, over the next couple of weeks to the next couple of months as you get your business started. All right, and as I mentioned to you, on FXPRIMUS, we have a whole host of services to assist you. Whether is it personalized relationship managers, all right, whether is it online marketing tools or offline marketing tools, or even educational and coaching tools. We now are in a position to help literally every single trader, all right, to be making consistent profits on his trading account, and that translates to bigger passive income and bigger rebates for you. So please stay tuned for the next few business builder webinars, all right, and some of the webinar topics will be these 3. Number 1, how do you sell FXPRIMUS? Essentially, there are 20 reasons why you should be trading with FXPRIMUS. I will go into detail in terms of why choose an offshore broker. What is the purpose, all right, of this unprecedented fund safety? These are crucial information that you guys need to know. Number 2, I will get Jeff Zwick himself to anchor a webinar, all right, where you guys who are keen to build a business in an online fashion for eBBS, e-business builder suite, all right, Jeff Zwick will anchor that webinar. And number 3, how to maximize your back-end analytics. So far, it's a lot of information in terms of funded account, pending account. How then could you utilize that information, all right, for you to be building your business bigger and better? Okay? Now, I've come to the end of the webinar, but let me just leave you with just one thought, friends. Now, here's the key thing, all right? I'm showing you a picture of Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant. Some of you are familiar with it, others may not be, but let me explain essentially what it is. Now, in Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant, he essentially pictures 4 groups of people. All right, he calls it the ESBI quadrant. Now, if you look at the left-hand side, the top left-hand corner is basically the E quadrant, or what he terms as the employee quadrant. The bottom left-hand corner is the S quadrant, or the self-employed. All right, the employee quadrant is essentially anyone who's holding down a job. All right, you are working, you are trading your time for money, you're getting a fixed pay every single month. A self-employed is basically someone, let me give you an example. Self-employed is basically someone who doesn't have a ceiling on his income, but his time is still limited in the number of hours per day. So this could be people like car salesmen, insurance salesmen, real estate agents. Now, B and I quadrants, all right, are basically quadrants that you do not trade your time for money anymore. And the key thing to remember about Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant is this. Robert says, in the shortest possible time, move yourself from the left-hand side of the quadrant, the E and the S quadrant, to the right-hand side, to the B and I. And here's my additional part for you, friends. This is the takeaway point. Once you come on board the Forex market and you start trading, you are immediately in the I quadrant. All right, a trick question I always ask traders all around the world. When Robert Kiyosaki says, you know, move yourself to the right-hand side, my question would be, would you rather prefer to be in the I quadrant or the B quadrant? And let me leave you with this, all right? The answer should be, why not both? Let's be in a position, all right, to have both incomes in the I quadrant and the B quadrant. And friends, literally, once you start trading the Forex market, that solves your I quadrant. Once you start building this great business on FXPRIMUS, you will now have a very strong passive income that could go into a 5-figure or even a 6-figure income almost immediately. All right. Now, I'm not saying all this is easy, but it takes time and it is essentially doable. I'm here to share with you, all right, that there is already a group of people on FXPRIMUS who are earning in excess of 6 figures, all right, in terms of their business building income. All right, friends, so I just want to say thank you so very much for joining me on this first webinar in terms of business building. I hope you guys truly enjoyed this webinar. If you guys have any questions, all right, any questions at all, or in terms of how you get started, please email ib@fxprimus.com. All right, this is Mario Singh, Director of Training and Education at FXPRIMUS. I've truly enjoyed delivering this webinar for you. All right, friends, I do hope to see you, all right, as an affiliate or in IB real soon. And I look forward to help you build not just your trading income, but your business building income as well. Thank you. Do look out in your email for the next webinar on this series. All right. Thank you. Good night and bye-bye.